Everyone, my name is Bridget Mack and you're watching Elite Living. Today's topic, home project binders. When I was about 16 years old, my mom started talking to me about the importance of starting a hope chest. And for those of you who don't know what that is, a hope chest is basically a mini collection, or it can be a massive collection of items that you buy and collect over the years to use in your first home, for when you get married. When I was 16, the very first thing that I bought for my hope chest was an inexpensive butter dish, and it came with the creamer dish and it came with the sugar dish that I could have for my table, and I still have it to this day. Over the years I've done that, and it's helped me actually a lot when it comes to being able to put together my home and decorating my home according to our different styles and tastes. When I used to work for the Department of Family and Children Services, my boss at the time, she was heavy into having a binder set aside for whatever department or whatever project we had going on for the time. So along with putting together a hope chest, I've also developed a love for creating binders for the various projects that I have going on. Today I'm going to be showing you a binder that I created entitled Our Dream Home, and this is something that I've been working on for quite some time now. My husband and I have always known that eventually, even with the first house we had built, that was not going to be our retirement home. We knew that we were going to advance up to something a little bigger as the kids got older. So I started years ago putting together this binder, and in a few moments I'm going to be showing you everything that I have in the binder, but I want to back it up for a little bit and go back to visiting the hope chest. A lot of people become intimidated with actually believing whether or not their dreams will come true, about having that dream home or that dream car, because it seems like the cost is just so overwhelming. But over the years I've learned that if you are just patient and start planning ahead of time, that all of that can come together. But it takes a lot of patience, creativity, and smart shopping. Over the years I have went to different sales. I've went online and been able to buy things offline. I've went yard selling. I've been able to find quite a few deals and bargains for my home, and I wanted to give you a brief view of some of the haul that I bought in for my home. This candlestick, this candelabra, which is a 5-tier. I have 2 more that are 3-tier. I found this at a yard sale some years ago. For whatever reason they weren't moving, but I thought that they were beautiful, and all it needed was a little extra spray paint. So because I'm really heavy into the nickel and brush accents, that's what I painted it, and actually these graced my Christmas dinner table this year. I have also, the other day, actually a couple of weeks ago, I went to Goodwill and I found a 3-piece butter dish, and it was just sitting there like as if it was waiting on me. And I noticed that on the back of the butter dish it had, and I don't know if you can see that, but it has a stamp, and then it had this seal. Now this butter dish, I thought that it was cute, so when I got home, but I was wondering about this authenticity, and so I came home and I googled it, and I found out that these were actually made in 1960 by W.M.A. Rogers, Anita Silversmith. Some people are selling these on eBay for as high as $100 each. So this was something that I found for $4 at Goodwill that is actually worth about $100, and this is something that has been around for quite some time. It has a story to tell, and it's something that can continue to sit on our dining room table for generations to come. Even with this lampshade, lampshades can be very expensive when you're looking for lampshades that have the different textures, that's durable, that really will complement your room. I found this lampshade, and this is something that you can find in any department store, and you're going to pay about $30 for this. Well, I was able to get it for $2 from Goodwill. So this is something that it's actually going to go inside my office of my new home. Right on down to towels. I actually bought this towel because of the color scheme. I'm using this as my color palette because I want my master bath to have some of these browns, the lighter tones of brown in it. So I've actually started collecting towels, and I encourage you to do the same thing. For those of you who are in your home right now and you know that this is going to be your forever home, but you want to do some updating, you want to go and you want to buy some new things or try some new things, even if you can't afford it to do it right now, that does not mean that you can't plan for it. So this is what the deal is. This is what I'm going to be doing for the year of 2013. While I continue to plan for my dream home and buy items for my dream home, I'm going to be giving away items on my blog and via YouTube for my subscribers and for my readers to help you as you start this journey of going for your dream home or either renovating your new home. The very first giveaway I want to give away for the year is your very own customized home project binder. This is a picture of it, and I'm going to show a better one a little later on. This is going to come already divided based on the number of bedrooms, the kitchen, the living room, all for you. All you have to do is start dreaming, cutting, pasting, and inserting into this binder that you have here. Believe it or not, starting a project binder for whatever you want to do, whether it's a business, whether it's a home, whether it's for your education, or whatever it is that you want to do, if you start a project binder and start putting in some of the ideas or some of the places or things that you like to do, this actually helps you to continue to come up with a plan and then develop a path to how you're going to meet that goal. And in the upcoming months, I'm going to continue to have giveaways for different items to go in your home as I buy items for my new home. That way we can all do this all together. So what I'm going to do now is take a pause. I'm going to go in. I'm going to let you see my binder, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so this is my dream home binder. I have been working on this for quite some time. Actually, I started working on my dream home binder right before we moved. So when we were living in our other house, I was still working on it. I had just started working on it. But what I've done was I have divided the binder up based on the room type that we're going to have. I'm going to take you to what I have already started working on as far as my home office. I chose the color scheme of black, green, and white because it coincides with the colors that I chose for my business, Elite Consulting. And as you can see, I have my tab labeled Office. And what I did was I found pictures of pieces of furniture, accessories, decor that I would like to go in my office, and I've started either printing the pictures out or cutting them out of magazines. Just the other day I saw this lamp and I love it. I don't know where I'm gonna find that lamp. It was just in a magazine. They didn't say who made it or what it belonged to, but I am determined to find a piece similar to this. Because I do a lot of crafting, I found pieces of furniture in the Pottery Barn that I would like to have. More specifically, this crafting table. Right now where we live, my sunroom is also my office, and anytime I have to do crafts, I have to go to my kitchen table. So it's going to be wonderful once I get a piece of furniture that either is similar to this or this piece of furniture itself, so that I have a crafting room. With this binder, I've done a lot of things. My children have already selected what they would like to be as far as their room colors. My daughter Michaela, she wants blue and white in her room, so we already, as you can see, I have the paint sample there. The pieces of furniture, her furniture is going to be white with the walls being a nice pretty blue. We've been looking into furniture pieces and taking them out. I'm also, if you notice, I'm also keeping up with the prices of the furniture. This particular dresser comes from Haverty's, so if I can't get it from Haverty's itself, I'm gonna at least try to find a piece of furniture similar to this that I can revamp and turn it into that. Because I've already started on my hope chest for my dream home, I have already been able to find deals and bargains for our next house. Let me show you this, and I'm very excited about this because my daughter Brianna, she wants a room that's going to be set up spa style because she hopes to have her own salon one day. And you see this mirror? It is absolutely gorgeous, and it was in the Pottery Barn. I think it goes for about $300. And one day morning while I was out walking, someone had put a mirror just like this outside to be picked up by the garbage men. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a mistake, and I found out later that, yeah, actually they were throwing it away. So I was able to get this mirror, which was in perfect condition, absolutely nothing wrong with it, for free. The mirror itself now is cream, but what we're going to do is we are going to paint it white so that it'll go with the blacks and the pinks that she wants in her room. So we're already saving money by planning ahead. In the first part of the book also, I have a section for our receipts. I have a section that's titled expenses so that we can start monitoring how much it's going to cost to do what we want to do. We're hoping to find a house that is a fixer-upper, because I love DIY, my husband and I, and so we want to be able to make the house our own. We also have blueprints that I've started downloading. Anna White is really good on YouTube, and she has a blog where she basically builds her own furniture, and she has the plans up there, so we're actually finding plans to some of the furniture pieces that we'd like to have. I even have a supply wish list of different things that I would like to have in the future, so that when I continue to do my blogs, I'll be able to just be able to use my own supplies. Sometimes I have to borrow my dad's sander and some of his supplies to do some of the work that we have around the house. I'm not going to be able to go through the entire book, but I do have quite a bit vested into this book. This right here is a picture of the ideal color scheme for my family room. I want something cool, something comfortable, something that is family friendly and guest friendly. I don't want it to be so pretty that people can't come over and just really relax, but I love this color scheme. And actually we went to Lowe's the other day and I was able to pick out the paint swatch for that. And this right here is a brushed pearl, so that's going to be the color that we're choosing for our family room area. So yeah, this book has really been a blessing. Anytime I know that we're going to go to Lowe's, or if we're going to go yard selling, if we're going to be going to a furniture store, I take this book with me so that I can compare prices, I can compare furniture pieces that they may have to what we have. We have been able to save a lot of money by being able to compare and see what we could revamp on our own or what's best to buy new. So this book goes with me, and that's how I've been able to come up with all of the information that I have in here. So it's really, really wonderful. Okay, so that's my binder. And so for those of you who would like to enter your name into the drawing for your very own home project binder, all you have to do is send an email to BMackWrites@gmail.com saying, hey, include me into your drawing. And what I'm going to do is at the end of this month, I'm going to do a recorded drawing of the lucky winner, and we'll be naming that person online via YouTube and my blog, and we'll get this right out to you so that we can do this. And for those of you who want to enter but you may not necessarily win, that does not mean that you can't go out and get started on your own binder right now, today, and start planning for your future, start planning for the things that you want for you and your family. That's all I have for now. Don't forget to go and enter to win your very own home project binder. Also, please subscribe to my videos here on YouTube. You can also follow me via my blog, which is theelitelady.blogspot.com. I have so many more topics that I want to cover. It's going to be a wonderful year, and I look forward to walking through into elite living with you all, my readers and my subscribers. But for right now, you all be blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.